Good evening, Joe. Good to see you. This is an impromptu Saturday thing because, you know, kind of got my stuff done early tonight and want to give a shout out, say hello, see who's out there, and what's going on. I set my camera up a little bit differently. I put it on a small tripod. Suze, how you doing, Suze? Welcome to the chat. Team, welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're well and safe. I hope everyone's well and safe and doing well tonight. Cliff, how you doing, bro? Good to see you here. Yeah, so I set my camera up a little bit different. I put it on a tripod and, like I could jack it up a little bit and move it around or change the thing. How are you guys doing? No, thanks, team. I appreciate that. How is the, if I've got good audio and video, can you give me like a 1 and a 2 for either? Camp Patton. Hi, yeah. The wet is upon us. Oh, yeah, we're getting it. Yeah, we got some moisture here, too. Camp Patton. We did, yeah, we got a little bit of rain. So it's really making me think about what I want to do with my, especially my cannabis, which is outside. I may need to take that inside shortly. I may need to harvest that. Just ate dinner. Team, what was dinner? Audio and video is good, thank you. Terrence, hello. Who have I missed? Campfire vids, yeah. You know what, team, today would have been the best day to do a campfire vid, but we had some winds here today that just winds and rain that just wouldn't allow it. And I had some other things to do indoors, like I'm dehydrating mushrooms now and getting stuff ready to do yet another round of canning of strained tomatoes, tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, and things like that. So I'm busy with other things, but it's kind of later on a Saturday evening, and I was just wondering what you guys were all up to. If see if anyone was up and 13 watching and only 6 likes. Hey, there's Lori. How you doing? How you feeling, Lori? You all right? How's everyone doing tonight? Smash a 1 if you're all awesome. If you're all not doing so well, hit a 5 and let me know why. You're all right today, Laurie? Good. Good to hear. Nice, Joe. Good team. You didn't do too much today, Laurie? That's okay. Dear Theopi. Good to hear you're doing well. And welcome to the chat. CB, how you doing? You good today, Cliff? Still a bit of pain. What's your pain about, Cliff? If you don't want to share it, that's okay. I totally get it. Hey, Suze. No, this is not my first live. I did my team. If you go watch my video from yesterday or the day before, I did a video of bumping up my tech, and one of the tech things I bumped up was a webcam. So I did my first live stream last night where I tried to go on and make a little 2 or 5 minute live stream to test it out, and it ended up being like 4 hours and 20 minutes. The Angry Prepper. Are you kidding me, brother? The Angry Prepper is in the house. Welcome, Jason. It's great to see you here. Yesterday was a test, Jason. But this is kind of yet another test to make sure everything works well. Welcome, brother. It's great to see you in the chat. Love your channel. Anybody that doesn't know Angry Prepper, go check him out. He's got he keeps it real. It's all full of cuss words. If you guys have children that don't want to hear cuss words, leave your children out of the room when Angry's on, because he just keeps it real. He's like talking to a buddy at work. He's just lays it right out, and that's cool. I see the chat's rolling here, and I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff. Sean in Alaska, there you are. How you doing, brother? I hope you're well. Angry Prepper. If you don't know Sean in Alaska, here's every prepper's dream: to go out and cut a swath in the forest and put your own cabin up and go off grid. Everyone check out Sean in Alaska, because he's got a fantastic channel. It's a small channel. All he's got is he's got a chunk of land. He's cut the driveway in, and that's pretty much about it. So his journey's just getting started. Hey, Sydney, how you doing? Great to see you here tonight. Good to see all of you here tonight. Angry, so how you doing? How's things down in New York? I like to hear what's going on globally. Yeah, you're all right. What's the condition down there, bro? Like on lockdowns and such. They're tightening down here. I'll tell you that. It's slowing down with the numbers down there. Okay. Well, they're okay, Angry. They're just starting to get a little more strict with it here. It's up here. It's like they're saying only associate with those in your household. So, like, I can't go visit my folks for Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving weekend up here, right? So, looting and rioting, protesting are slowing down. Okay, cool. Good to hear, bro. Sean, Alaska. As today, you got power and internet, bro? Trailer is ready for snow. Built a fire pit and cooked some steaks on it tonight. Good for you, Sean. That's freaking awesome. So you've landed. You're on your home base. That's freaking awesome to hear, brother. That's wicked. Good for you. Phase 4. Is that phase 4 of lockdowns or phase 4 of easing up on the lockdowns, Joe? Like, what do you got going on there in Idaho? Montana, welcome to the chat. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Don't you know? Welcome. You're pretty much right about that, team. But it goes beyond that. Like, I kind of watch stuff. You're right about it in the sense that whatever happens in the States happens up here sort of 5 weeks or less later, right? Absolutely true. But what I'm doing, and what I have been doing since last November, is I've had my eye on this thing right from the beginning. I've been watching it globally, going through every country out through Europe and down through Australia and stuff like that. Am I drinking rum, Lori? No, I'm not. Currently, Lori, I do have 1 metric European beer, but I'm at the moment. Thank you for breaking my train of thought, Lori Austin. I'm going to bust your chops on that in future chats. Yeah, you're going to be sent to the corner. Yep, day 2 of On Grid. In the books. Good for you, Sean. That's freaking amazing. How's what's your wildlife up there, Sean? You still get moose peeling through your yard and stuff like that? You got much bear, or like what do you got going on? Yeah, I'm a beer man, for sure. But don't get me wrong. I'm brewing some rum right now, team. Like I brew rum, whiskey, vodka. I brew all that, right? Okay, so Sean, do you harvest any of that for your eating? Because I've had some wicked awesome smoked bear and moose pepperoni sticks that were freaking amazing. Okay, I hear, don't you know? Okay, all right. Yeah, eagles. Yeah, you're not allowed to eat the eagles. Sean, stop eating the eagles. I don't like my rum with Coca-Cola, team. I'm a rum and ginger guy when I have my rum. That's one way to do it, Joe, for sure. You got to watch out for what kind of alcohol that is, because that'll give you a wicked awesome headache and hangover afterwards. But personally, I distill mine. It's a whole other different thing and technique. Go check my videos on that. There's not many of them, but that's just how I do it. Moose hot dogs, yeah, Montana. Yep. No hunting. You're still working on long-term storage. What's your goals for long-term storage, Sean, in Alaska? Like for me, people. I see other preppers doing things, and they're doing things like 5-gallon buckets with Mylar bags and stuff like that for rice and other things. But for me, a 5-gallon bucket of anything is a ton of stuff. And to be honest with you, it's not usable for me. It's like that's a whole big bucket of something to have open if I need to open it, right? So I contain my things for long-term storage in smaller vessels. Like, hang on a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. These are some things that need to find their way into the pantry, okay? So when I do my dry canning, as far as dry goods go, I try and, if I can find them, I try and use half-gallon jars. Now that's a half-gallon jar of rice, which is actually a fairly acceptable amount of rice to have open and on hand for me. And I do the same with my beans as well. This is a jar of a half-gallon of navy beans here right now. Because to have more, like if I had a 5-gallon bucket of navy beans open, that would last me a very, very long time. Lori, yes, I did hear from Brett. They're well and safe, and they're fine. They got more flooding down there than they did wind or storm damage. So I think they're going to be okay down there for that. All right, let me, you guys give me a chance. Let me just get caught up on the chat here for a second. Oh, with root beer. Yeah, well, that'd be good with root beer. Absolutely. Root beer. Oh, some rum, root beer, and ice cream in it. Yeah. Do I use oxygen absorbers, CB? No, I don't use oxygen absorbers. When I dry can these products, I have a video on the dry canning, and you're gonna want to use oxygen absorbers when you seal up a product that you don't have created a vacuum in. Okay. Um, so I oven can these. Um, Super easy to do. You don't have to freeze the rice or the beans to get out the critters first, and you know, um, because of the oven canning process, it'll kill any pathogens that are in there, and you just can them hot, pull them out dry, bang a lid on them, and it's got it sterilized and vacuum sealed all at once. And that's one of the reasons why I love this technique for dry canning, right? Um, Angry, if you're still in here, that's going to be a bunch of techniques I use in a video I make for you. There was somebody in your one of your chats. It was either you or somebody in one of your chats, Angry, if you're still here, who made a comment about long-term food storage for pets. And I will be doing a video on that. I'm sorry, man. I'm super freaking busy, and I haven't quite gotten to it yet. But that's a vid that's definitely on my. Oxygen absorbers with Mylar bags. I haven't stored anything in Mylar bags, CB. Not as yet. But I will. Lady K, welcome. Okay. There you are, brother. Angry. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a vid for you on long-term storage for foods for pets, and it's pretty much the same as stuff for us. If you're dry canning goods, you're dry canning goods. There's a lot of folks. I've been doing a lot of research, bro. To be honest with you, and through my research, I found a lot of folks actually make their own. I've been researching dry pet food and wet pet food, and canning any dry pet food is kind of like the same as canning. You can oven can this, or you can vacuum seal it, or into jars or bags or whichever. And there's a ton of people I found out there who are actually making their own pet food, like wet pet food. And whatever ingredient that's in it, if there's a meat in it, you treat it the exact same as canning any other kind of meat. You want 75 minutes or whatever it is for pints, and 90 minutes for quarts. So you can pressure can that stuff, and they say it's good for a year, but it's good for a lot longer than that, right? Like people, Alaska Prepper just did a video a few days ago. He made a soup out of some turkey he had canned, into jars in 15, right? Okay, so it's 5 years old. Busted it open. It's fantastic. He made a wicked awesome soup out of it. So your pet foods will be the same, all right? But I'll put all that stuff together, and we'll bust out a bit of that. So, Lady K, welcome. Great to see you here. Quebec Homestead. Really? Are you kidding? That's awesome. Everyone give Quebec Homestead a great big welcome here. Hi, Mal. How you doing? I hope you're great. Just discovered MRE heaters. Never knew they existed. Huh. Well, you know what an MRE heater was when I was in the military. It was in my armpit. We had MREs. We'd have to throw them under our armpit. Just warm those up that way, right? And we would. That's how we used them, right? Sorry if I lost anyone there. That was a bit of a little bit of a rant. I was talking to Angry about. Now, Angry Pepper, if you guys don't know him, he's down in New York, and he's got a wicked potty mouth, which I don't mind at all. He keeps it real. I love his channel, and he just shoots from the hip and tells you how it is. So it's fantastic. Just for, us regular laymen, us regular people. Yeah, totally in the armpit, Sean. Absolutely. That's how we would do it. Here's something for you, Sean. All right. Okay, our Canadian military meal packs do have a heating pellet in it for a cook stove that comes inside of it, and it's marked poison on it. Now, poison, poisson, is French for fish, okay? Now, there's a couple of Army guys that were trapped a few years ago. They were trapped out somewhere, and it said poison on it. They thought it said poisson, and they ate it, and they were poisoned and died. So, yeah, serious, dude. Totally serious. What can I say, Sean? Yeah, right in the armpit. Warm it up that way. At least it's not freezing cold. I did my boot camp in February out in Cornwallis, well, in February in Cornwallis, it's actually every season in the afternoon. Sun. That is kind of effed. Oh, Banff. But it's right. Yeah. Angry has a great channel. Love his stuff. Do you know what? Another reason I love his channel is because he promotes the other. Jeanette Humphrey, welcome. Yeah, BC in the house. He promotes the small guy. And that's one of the things I try to do big time. Like, a great channel like one of the wrenches you see here. Quebec Homestead, Sean Alaska, other smaller channels like mine. I want to lift those up, right? And there's other channels out there that won't give you the time of day to lift the other guy up. But as far as preppers go, we should all support the other, Hickory, welcome. Happy Saturday evening. It's hospice nurse. Welcome. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm here in Canada on the North Shore of Lake Ontario. It's Thanksgiving weekend this weekend. And to all my Canadian brothers and sisters and anyone else around the globe who celebrates Thanksgiving this weekend, happy Thanksgiving to you all. So welcome. This is just another impromptu live I did tonight. Like I tried out my webcam here last night, and holy crap, it turned into a sort of a 4.5 hour live stream. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Now I got to go through some of the chat here. I missed some stuff, I'm sure. I'm new at this, so forgive me. I'm used to moderating and not dealing with the chat or having to see it and respond to it. I just either bounce a turd or, Oh, no worries, Jason. I love your channel. If I thought you were, POS, I would say that. But you're not. You're freaking awesome. So, it's really appreciated a lot. What you do on your channel and what you share. And to be honest with you, Angry, I'm freaking amazed by some of the footage you got when there was riots going on down there. Like Angry, if you guys don't know Angry Prepper, he's right down in New York, and he got some wicked awesome footage of like when the riots and stuff were happening down there. Go check his site out, and like he got news quality footage, right? So I'm looking at channels like that. I'm looking at channels, other good channels like Alaska Prepper and things like that. And you guys all know where I moderate, right? So, this live is almost over. Be there in a bit. I'll try to get a raid for you in a few minutes. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Mal. Are you running a live right now too? Like I don't know exactly what you're saying, but you can text me if you want, Mal. You don't have to wear your boots tonight. No boots on. I hear you on that, Montana. Today is Mr. Rose's birthday? Well, where's Mr. Rose? He's probably got his face smashed in a big birthday cake. Sean in Alaska. What panel is she on? The live is almost over. Where is she? The live. Okay, so she's over on a live channel from someone else. But I'm not sure who's doing live streams tonight. Yeah, how's Rabbit doing? Haven't seen him. Anyone that's over here from Rabbit's channel? You just got out of Prepper Now? Okay. Oh, he was live over there. Prepper Now was he? Yeah, I got pumpkin pie, Laurie. If any of you guys don't know Prepper Now, go check his stuff out. He's got a bit of more of a political and social heady view regarding how he approaches prepping. So he brings like all of that kind of news to you, and some global stuff and that too, right? Hey, Scarlett. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, and thank you. Sup? 10 Papermaker, no way. What's going on, 10? Welcome. Welcome to my second live stream. I did one last night that lasted 4.5 hours. I hope this one does not last that long. I just wanted to bump in and chime in and say, hey, what's going on, right? You're at work? You're at work? You're cheating at work, Tanner, are you? That's all right. Okay, cool. Good to see you. I hope you're well. You're down in Florida, right? What's the temperature down there rocking? 10? Joke of the night. I don't know. If you've got a good joke, share it here. That's welcome. What's a rattlesnake and limo dick have in common with each other? A rattlesnake and limo dick. Long and hard. If there's a moderator in here, can somebody please bounce yellow piss and smelly cum? Please and thank you. Do you know what? Screw that. I'll look after that, my business, my own self. Get out of here, you dick. Keep it clean here, folks. Like, You know, you can use curse words and whatever else, but you know, like try and be nice. We're here to learn and help the other. You know, like what the hell? There's Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose, no kidding. Happy birthday, brother. Welcome, Mr. Rose, to the chat. That's awesome to see you, sir. I hope you're having a lovely birthday, and you know, yeah, seriously, no kidding. You know, Mr. Rose, I was going to make you a moderator, but I'm not going to make you work on your birthday. We'll save that for another day. Good, Mr. Rose. That's great. I hope you had a nice, enjoyable day. Some, you know, some nice food to eat, and you know. Les, welcome. Homestead DIY, welcome. Good to see you here. Janet. Tyler. Oh, from Rain Dance. Wonderful. Mal probably plugged that. How you doing, Tyler? Welcome to the stream and happy Saturday. It's good to see you. If you're in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. If you're not, happy Thanksgiving on the 22nd of November. Wood pigeon. Okay. Right from Rain Dance. That's wicked. Welcome. Welcome. Mal plugged this. She sure did. Well, welcome everyone. How you doing? How's your weekend and your Saturday going? What are you doing for your preps? Like how are you getting your preparedness and stuff on? You know, Grace, Scarlett. There's some great channels in here, guys. If there's other channels in here that you don't know, go check them out, because there's some freaking fantastic bushcraft and outdoor channels. Going Green Mom, no kidding, awesome. There's some great channels in here, you guys, for sure. Hawaii Volcano Squad, no kidding. Hope you're good. Hope you're all right. How's the weather down there? How's the volcanic activity? Stocking up on chicken feed. Okay, yeah, good, Scarlett. That's cool. Rain Dance. Awesome to have you in the chat. Mark. Hi, Mark. Simon. Welcome. And yeah, good evening to you. Sunny today? Is sunny and hot, or sunny and like awesome? Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. I'm a number 10 can fanatic. What are you loving about the number 10 cans, Mr. Rose? What are you? Which ones are you loving, and which ones don't you like? Hey, Simon, welcome. Awesome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us from up in Quebec. I'm down here on the north shore of Lake Ontario, just outside of Toronto. And obviously, Mal's pushing my station here. Thanks, Mal. So, Sean, you need to taste the rum, Mal. Do you? I can't let you do that just now, because I still have half a beer. Once I'm finished that half a beer, I may make a rum, and I may taste it. But you won't be here with me doing that unless you get here quick, sister. However, I do have a bunch of rum that you can taste anytime you want, Mal. please, you're always more than welcome. Low 24, high of 52. All right. 24. Yeah, that's so you're getting hard freezing temperatures up there, Sean. All right, we haven't got freezing yet. 34 watching, is that the number? I can't see it because it's I see a different thing than everyone else sees. Larry Austin. Yeah, you would be swimming, wouldn't you, Laurie? You are willing to pay for me to ship some for your Halloween stream? Really? Mal? Okay, I could probably send up a Mickey of that. I'd be asleep if I was home. Yeah, 10. No, don't go to sleep. Keep working. Earn your money. Stay awake. Mark, no, my clock is not turning and it will never turn. There's no batteries in it. It's just that's just a wall hanger. Gene W, yeah, awesome. Hello. Ice in the ground in the shade all day, yeah. 37 watching. Make sure you folks. Yeah. Montana. 85. Wow. 85. Halloween bomb, yeah. Les, what are you thinking of changing your name to? Because I was kind of thinking that too. Like, you got a better channel and your name just doesn't have that, it just doesn't resound out, or it doesn't have that ring to it or something like that. You know, something more catchy would work for sure. And it would definitely help you. It would definitely. If anybody's got suggestions for DIY with LMT for names for the channel, please help them out. You know, they're fantastic people, doing great things, and they're just simple, normal people like us, right? So let's help the other. Just going to do a 3-word name, short and sweet. Okay, cool. Considering my channel name, I'd rather not give anyone a suggestion. That's fair enough, Cliff. Yeah, like any of us that have channels also have things to protect and ideas to protect or whatever before they're revealed. Totally get that. Totally get it. Long shot. There's a homestead DIY available. Great question, Going Green Mom. You're not normal. Define normal, Hawaii. That's funny. Normality is way overrated. Sure it is, Cliff. Just homestead DIY would be good. You need to remember that explains what your channel is. As long as it's not taken, like you got to search what names are, taken or not taken for sure. There's some weeding out to do, but homestead DIY would work. Yeah. Quebec Homestead is a great channel name. Mal, I think so. Do you really think that, Mal? You think Quebec Homestead is as a name is a challenge to your channel? Because like I understand the association with French, but I mean, so what? Quebec is a location, not a language, right? Uh, so share with me what you think about that, Mal. I have a long list like RV homesteading for or RV pioneering. Sean, yeah, I think he got it. I think he got it. But you know what? To be honest with you, Sean, your name is sweet and concise, and it's completely descriptive about you and where you are. But it doesn't say anything about what you're doing. Like, I know your intentions are building a cabin, going off grid, and stuff like that. And, I understand you also want to do a bunch of gardening and be as self-sufficient and self-reliant up there as you want to. And Sean in Alaska doesn't say all that, but it does say who you are and where you're from, for sure, brother. So, like, I think the channel name is good. You just need to, you're going to move toward developing it more, and it'll experience more growth as time goes by. Yeah, good call, Sean. Yeah, you kind of left it open for sure. Who deserves a nice beer? 10? Did you just buy somebody a beer? Sultan Prepper. Nose picking. Welcome. I'm going to try and get caught up on the chat here a little bit. Yeah, nose picking's name, no kidding, Laurie. And everyone, if you are gifted enough to speak in the French language, go check out Quebec Homestead's other channel. She's got the link there. It's pretty much the same channel as her Quebec Homestead channel, but it's just done in the French language. Need to find a way to promote that overseas. Mr. Rose, how do we know that? I can't really reveal the answer to that to you, sir. However, I will let you know that we have the inside info. Inside info, Mr. Rose. We got it. So, nothing can be hidden from anyone. All Sean's and Sean's deserve a beer. On that note, Sean, from this Sean to that Sean, cheers to you, sir. I hope you stay warm this evening. Cheers indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving to all who are celebrating that this weekend. Amen, Sean and Sean and Sean. 10, you behave yourself and you found yourself stood in the corner here. Where's Auntie T when you need her? Yeah, I guess that's a complete good straight 100% push there, isn't it, Les? Yeah, thanks, guys. I can't even see the numbers. Like I don't know how the thing computer is adjusted. I've never tried to. This is my second live stream, so Janet, little birdie. Yeah, for sure. Right? People do search for the word homestead, uh, Gene W. And that might be a note that Sean Alaska might take up as his channel sort of evolves, because it's going to evolve big time. He's only got the driveway in, right? And it's already a fantastic channel. So it will grow. Erica, happy Saturday. It was Ceases called North Shore to tell him, well, no, Scarlett, but however, they used to be one of my customers. And I'm not going to say much more about that. You found me, and I found you from MBF. Are you talking to me, Sean, or are you talking to Mallory? You know what? The homestead is a good. It's a good word that people punch into to like zone in on, right? It's a good search word. You on your way to 10? You got to go back to work. Break's over. All right, stay cool down there, sister. Dominates by a few channels when you type in. Yeah, it does that. It kind of does. And what I found Hickory Farm, like it doesn't matter what, like if you type in the word homestead or whatever niche or genre you type in, it does highlight a few different channels. But I find when you watch those videos and you go through them, and you do that for a while, it'll eventually end up showing other channels doing the same kind of thing. Like, oh well, thank you, Mr. Rose. Do you know what? To be honest with you, thank you for saying that name is good. And I took a little while to think about that name, because I didn't really want to compete with anyone. I didn't want to identify myself as anything in general. I just, I'm on the North Shore, and this is my preparedness, and that's basically what I'm sharing. You on your way, Scarlett? Take care and stay well. Stay well and safe. Okay? So, I didn't want to compete with anyone. I didn't want to try and push a common name, but, I mean, it's funny. There's a girl, Kathy. Her name is North Star Prepstetter. Okay? So her name is Kathy. And then I'm North Shore Preparedness. There's Sean in Alaska. Okay, so the three of us get into a live chat all the time on different channels. And it's ridiculous because you don't know what Sean anyone is talking to or what North anyone is talking to. So it's a big funny game that it's just a little fun. Marv? Nose picking, yeah. Marv, yeah, he's West Coast. Oftentimes that's a little late for me. I don't catch his lives. Now you got an All-American? You kidding? No way. All right, night team. Yeah, you take care. All right. Great to see you, and thank you for showing up. You kidding? You got All-American. Wow. Yeah, Cassie's great. It is freaking confusing big time. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Whose names were we talking about changing or advising? Angry, we're talking to homesteading DIY with L&T. Yeah, Broussards are good too. Do you have some advice on that, Jason? You change your name to North Sean to completely confuse the masses. Nice, Cliff. You sent me the email on the last chat. You sent email in the chat? Okay, well, like my last live stream? That's 4.5 hours of shit I'm going to have to go through. Yeah, you got any suggestions on that, Jason? Because it is a little wordy, you know. Homestead DIY with LMT is less rememberable than, say, just Homestead DIY or something like that, you know, which may already be a channel or something like that. Like, I'm here to help another brother out with less, or anyone I can help make a name change that'll be a positive thing for them, right? So, yeah, everyone say hello to Angry Prepper. He's in the house. He's got a great freaking channel, and you know, I'm just kind of gobsmacked that he's in my live stream here tonight. Welcome, Jason. How can you contact me privately? Well, you could use my email, but I'm going to have to set up another email so that I don't give out my personal email. I'm going to have to set up, you know, North Shore Preparedness at Gmail or something like that. Like I said, I'm not that techie. I'm still getting to stuff. I just got a webcam. I'm not giving you my address. You know, if YouTube comes to it, to a thing where it pays enough money that it pays to have a post office box, then I'll put up a post office box number. That kind of stuff, right? Contact me privately. Why would you want to contact me privately? For what purpose? Can you please say that? Oh, I hear you on that, Sean. I'm just technically retarded, and I don't mean any offense to any person that has you know, any mental retardation, but like, I'm just, talk to me like I'm an idiot when it comes to techie stuff. I said that to the guy when I was going out and buying this camera and this headset here. I said, talk to me like I'm a complete idiot. Michigan Mom. There you are. Welcome, Michigan Mom. Great to see you. You lived through the 80s. No can. Wolfang. Brother. Good to see you. How do I feel about DIY Homestead? I feel great about them. They're great people. Why? What's going on in the chat here? Good here, Wolf. Just thought I'd throw another live up, see who's up tonight, and it's a Saturday. There's not much going on as far as vids and live feeds and stuff like that. So you missed me tonight on Prepper Now's chat. Yeah, I didn't happen to catch Prepper Now's chat. I didn't get a notification. Otherwise, I would have been on over there. I like participating in his. He's got some good heady stuff to talk about. And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't always answer his query in the chat. Oftentimes, I'll watch what he's got to say, and I'll think. I'll take back, leave off, think about it a while, take some time to absorb it, because he says a lot of heady stuff, right? And then I'll go in and I'll answer back after. That's how good his chat is, right? Like sometimes I'm not smart enough to answer off the cuff. I gotta hang back a bit and let the ones and zeros drop before I can make an intelligible drop on his chat. So who's doing what this weekend? You guys all right? Everyone doing well? Yeah, for sure, Michigan Mom. Like, when you get that guy's got so much information. There's so much information on Prepper Now. You're bombarded with. It's like, whoa, okay. Hang on a second. Let me just take a step back. Let all that stuff soak in. Let it melt with my mind before I can, make a. Southern boys, okay? All right, that's good to hear, Les. All right, good. Rain dance. Okay, you're on your way. Thanks for dropping by. Lovely to see you here. And you know what? If anyone doesn't know Rain Dance Bushcraft, if you guys like bushcraft stuff, go on over there. He's got stuff going on. Okay, guys? Yeah, there sure is a lot to learn, Wolf. Yeah, absolutely. And we can learn it from any aspect. We can learn it from homesteaders, bushcraft guys, survivalists. We can learn it anywhere. And they all cross paths, right? There's a lot of common ground there. So that's one of the reasons why I try and bring all those people together. I'm not a prepper and that's it and that's all I'm going to do is prep, because that would be stupid. It would be stupid not to learn how to can from all the homesteaders or the gardeners. It'd be stupid not to learn how to garden. It would be dumb. You're on your way out, Indiana. Thanks so much for joining us. And your comments get deleted? That's a YouTube thing happening. That's not uncommon. Yeah, Mel, the networker. Bring people together and support the smaller channels, right? Grow all of it. There is way more than just food and canning, etc. For sure. If you don't know how to garden, you got nothing to can. You don't know how to can, it's going to spoil, right? Wild edibles, right? Foraging is a massive thing. Do your foraging on wild mushrooms, dehydrate them, and dry can them. Crossover over crossover over crossover. Right there, right? Comments are not deleted. They're in another section that has to be released. That's probably something the moderators have to do. I see that when I have to moderate on other channels too. Yeah, yeah. The comments need to be approved. That's right. Yeah. Canning pulled pork. Nice. Yeah. Learn the plants you can eat. Buy the books to learn that, and buy them in different areas because all that stuff, Wolfgang, is different everywhere, right? In different locations, right? It's not all the same everywhere. You got your rice and mylar bags this week. Did you bang it in there, and did you put some bay leaves in there and seal them up? Did you use a flat iron or something to seal them? Like, how'd you do that, Michigan mom? Because there's lots of different ways to do it, right? Yeah, yeah, it seems like it. Thanks, Mel. Food Saver is great. Absolutely, Wolf, for sure. For sure. I see a Food Saver for sale over at the flea market for $20. A Food Saver. And there's a roll of bags in it. Up here, a roll of bags for the Food Saver is almost $20. I might just go get it for the bags. All morning in Quebec, making friends. Good girls. Yeah. How are the birds doing, Morning? Morning Lake just got some the chickens. Some of them are laying, not quite fully on the laying thing. Yeah, that is a steal. I almost bought it on the premise of just advertising that, if any prepper wants this, I'll give it to you for the $20 I paid for it. Right? Like, I'm that kind of guy. Milk bags. That's a great idea, Mel, and I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, you could, if you get a bunch of cobs of corn, you can use like an electric knife, cut all those niblets off the corn, throw it, blanch it, throw it into those bags, and vacuum seal that, and throw it into the freezer, and it will last way longer. Yeah. You have milk in cartons and jugs. Yeah, they come in like sort of liter and a third, 1.3 liter or something bags in here. You get a bag of bags, and there's 3 bags in a bag, and yeah, you put them in a jug, and it is a Canadian thing. Yes, Mal. Yes, it is. Wolf, who taught me how to cook? Well, it's kind of a long story, Wolf. It's it's the story of my lifetime. Uh, you know, I grew up poor as a child. My mom was a single mom because my dad was Big Richard, and he FO'd, and she had to work and was a single mom who didn't know how to cook anything. And we grew up eating spam casseroles basically. And as a child, I was happy to have some food to eat, and a piece of meat on top of that pasta casserole. Um, but as I grew older, my mother met a very, very wonderful man who he was a farmer, a farm man, and she married him, and we moved out to the homestead. Um, it wasn't a homestead; it was an operating 360-acre beef and hog farm. So there was tons of work to do. It was a cash crop farm, beef and hog. Um, my mom's, she was cooking hard back then. And she worked at the hospital. She worked at the hospital in the kitchen before she met my pops. And, after a while, the hospital sent her to school, and she got qualified for her red and gold seal chef papers, right? But her cooking sort of within the hospital had to remain within a certain, you had to be qualified. You had to have no like no sodium and this and that. So mom's cooking came home, and it was a little bit bland. But I always loved to eat as a kid. Loved good things. First time I tasted lasagna, I was like, man, all I ever want to do is learn how to cook awesome lasagna. Right? So, so I looked at this and I looked at that, and I watched people doing things, and I learned to cook because I love to eat. I grew up, got married, and divorced in the military. Still love to eat, and learning more how to cook. And once I got out of the military, Wolf, I sent myself to culinary school up in Ottawa, Ontario. So I learned a bunch about cooking there. We got some bots in the chat. So I kind of taught myself to cook, Wolf, without, like with the help of my mother, and then I did end up going to culinary school. Yeah, I owned a restaurant and a catering business. The catering business was way better than the restaurant. Yeah, so I've definitely got some experience from that. But basically, the reason that I taught myself to cook is because I love to enjoy fine, good foods. And now I can, now I have the basis to know how to make my own freaking Dijon mustard and tailor it to what I like, right? Or to what anyone else likes. So, that's kind of why I learned how to cook and how I learned how to cook. And it's great to have that knowledge base so that anyone I ever have who comes to visit or whatever, or go to see my folks, I can treat them to a very, very nice meal in a very short amount of time. Can I do beef or deer jerky? Sure, I could in my either in my smoker or in my dehydrator. My dehydrator is full of mushrooms right now, but yeah, I could do any kind of jerky for sure. No reason why not. I could do a smoked venison lasagna. You know what I mean? When I went up to visit my mom's last time, we didn't make a video of it, but I made fresh pasta by hand. I brought up my pasta machine. We rolled out nice flat sheets of pasta. We made handmade smoked chicken and mushroom raviolis. Served it in like a mushroom cream sauce. It was freaking fantastic. You're coming over, Lori? You're coming over to chow down? Northern Girl, bring those dehydrated tomatoes. I don't have enough. You don't have to do mushrooms, Wolf. Think about like a smoked chicken and chive. ravioli served in like a nice beef gravy sauce, beef gravy cream sauce. You know, there's lots of ways you can do it to accommodate the person. And that's a cool thing about knowing cooking, right? I can make a dish for one table, and I can tailor make it for each person on that table on the fly, right? Just add the mushrooms or don't add them, you know? Like if one person doesn't like mushrooms, you know, this is for table one, seat two, seat three. One likes mushrooms. The other one's like, you know, hot peppers. The other ones don't like hot peppers, you know. Easy to tailor make that on the fly when you have those fresh made ingredients on hand, right? Oh, yeah, I hear you on that, Wolf. Uh, I got beaten down by that a little bit too when I was younger. It wasn't expensive back then, right? So, oh yeah, going green, mom. Definitely find a handle for it because yeah. Night night, Mal. Thanks so much for stopping by. Um, Say hi to Ben. Tuck the kiddies in, and you know, you guys have a fine evening and happy Thanksgiving, Mal. Um, Everyone, say a nice goodnight to Mallory at Quebec Homestead. If you guys don't know her and her channel, it's freaking great. Check him out. She does great cinematography. And Sean, all right, you got to go. Yeah, cool. Good night, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, stay well and all. Well and safe. You out to Florida? Good night, then. Good night as well. Good night to everyone who's leaving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is celebrating that. And, you know, I wish and hope that everyone's staying well and safe and enjoying this weekend. Yeah, Mal up over at Quebec Homestead is a great channel. And Wolfgang let out a video today or yesterday. It was good. He was eating a dog bone. But the video was about Vicks Vapor Rub and all the different uses of it. Which, you know, I haven't seen many prepping channels making vids on that. Cam and sound is good. Yeah, this is well, I think the cam was like $100, Wolf, to be honest with you. And like things are way expensive up here, right? But I think the cam was $100, and I got a headset around here somewhere. It's like headphones with a microphone on it. That's I think it was like $69. What part of the country are you from? North Shore, South Florida. Thank you for asking. I am on the North Shore of Lake Ontario. I am located near Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. So welcome from Florida. You're not the only person from Florida this evening. 10 Papermaker here, who I talk to almost daily. She's also down in Florida. So you know, welcome and thank you. So yeah, you guys are much warmer down there than we are up here. And Quebec Homestead, she's 9 hours north of me, so again, she's much cooler. You know. Indiana, you're gonna go finish up your canned pulled pork. All right, cool. Enjoy that, Indiana, and welcome, and thanks for dropping by. Sean, was the webcam expensive? It was $100 here, Canadian, Lori. But I just went over. I went over and I walked into Staples and this is literally the only one that they had. So you might do better looking on Amazon for that. So yeah, you could shop around for sure. Like this one has a built-in microphone. I'm not sure if it has a built-in speakers because I haven't had anybody talking back to me through it yet. But we'll check that out. Yeah, they do vary in price for sure, Wolf. Hey, look at that. Excuse me a second, guys. Uh, hey, Lori, entertain these guys with a story about the lake. I'll be right back. How's that story going, Lori? Ow. Ow. Ouch. Oh boy, what, Lori? So no one's using a stick on me. There's no one here. You guys behave yourselves. Hey, sit up straight, Lori. I'm telling you, right now. Yes, it is rum time, nose picking. Cheers. And yes, Lori, now I am drinking rum that I made myself. Night Hawaii, you on your way? Stay along safe, brother. Jane. Hi, Jane. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. How are you? I hope you are well. As I cheers, salute. try to set my rum down on my emergency light here. I got my emergency canning light right here. Always have that near me when I'm canning because you know the lights will go out. So where's the rum? It's right here, Cliff. Cheers. Yeah. Raise a glass and smile. Cheers and cheers and cheers. Cheers to you and hello. I dropped something, Janet, and I was like, I was like, damn, you know, who likes dropping stuff, right? Yeah. Cheers, Cliff. Yeah, Lori. You know what? I did some fishing near the up over near Kingston, where the water outlet was for from the 3M plant, and it's a warmer system too. And I'll tell you, the carp we fished for down there, they were huge. They broke my fishing rod. Like I was pissed. Oh, you just busted my chops, Janet? Well, thank you. Appreciate that. How you doing, Janet? You okay? Water skiing. You used to slalom. Wow, Laurie. Oh. Yeah. Fish always gather and congregate in those warmer pools, and they get huge, big, right? What are you going to barbecue tomorrow, Seth? What are you putting on the grill? Are you marinating anything tonight? What's the plan? Or are you just going to grab some steaks and smash them on a hot grill? Because that also is cool, right? Like what you got going on? Hello, Seth. Come on. Okay, you're good, Janet? Perfect. Good to hear. Awesome to hear. I went to the dollar store today because I plan to get more canning lids. I got a bunch of boxes of regular sized canning lids at the dollar store for $2, and like I got a ton of wide mouth ones on sale for a couple of bucks, and my buddy Tina told me they've got regular canning lids, like as a Bernardin brand, at the dollar store for a couple of bucks. Erica, yeah, they're $4 a box at Canadian Tire. Who doesn't like half price, right? So I went over to the dollar store to find some today, and there was one box there, and it was open. So I was a little bit choked about that. I was like, man, I'm so stupid for not having bought all the ones. I only got 4 last time I was at the dollar store, and I should have just bought them all. Morning. I get my salt and I get my canning salt at the dollar store. Flea bags are on your head? Really? Good, Lori. You're nice and warm then. And don't forget, in a very, very bad event, Lori, if you don't eat those cats, they'll eat you. Right? Just saying. Canned potatoes and spinach. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? You can add a little bit of balsamic vinegar to any of that and make it very gourmet. Like, it's not hard to do, right? If you got those ingredients in the house, like, okay. Yeah, canned potatoes for the win for sure. All right, like you know, if you guys watch my videos, you know I've got canned cabbage, or it's supposed to be sauerkraut, but to be honest with you, it's a crappy recipe. I don't like it. Um, yeah, well, guess what, Em? Eat your pets before they eat you, or leave yourself to be eaten. Whichever. It's not my. That's a you thing. That's not me, right? So you do you, and I'll. I can just make crappy suggestions from this side of the camera, right? But yeah, okay. Like, here's a prime example of preparing and making a garden and canning. I just hucked a milk bone up the hall. That should mess with Wolf a little bit. Yeah, eat the pigeons for sure. Pigeon pie, right? Yeah, sorry, Wolf. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, from all the canning I've done and everything I've gotten from my garden and all the meats I've canned, okay, well, I can go to the pantry right now and not have to look for anything. And I could make like a cabbage roll soup. Use a little bit of rice, use some strained tomatoes, um, rice. I have bunches of it. Strained tomatoes, bunches of it. Pasta sauce, whichever, bunches of it. Canned beef, yes, I have bunches of that. Canned cabbage, yes, bunches of that. Throw all that into a pot, and that is cabbage roll soup. I'm actually going to do a video of that. Okay, Erica. Well, you got to do what is definitely good for you. And I mean, I'm not. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not making health suggestions on. I know you don't like cabbage rolls, Lori. All right, just I know. Yeah, dog biscuit is good with peanut butter for sure. Wolf, I'm still gonna grind up a bunch of dog biscuits and see if I can make flour out of it to make bread. See if it'll leaven. Just because, like, why not? Just a brain thought. If you're in a post event and you come across a bin of dog biscuits, you could eat them just like that if you want to. But if you can grind them up and you got some yeast and sugar, you can bang that into a loaf of bread. We'll see about that, okay? Just give me some time on it. I need a lot of time to do a lot of things because I got a lot of things to do, all right? I really do. Wow, this rum is delicious, by the way. Milk bone bread, yeah. Like, what are milk bones made of? Wolf, can you look on that box? I know you got a box of milk bones near you right now. Can you look up in that box and tell me what the ingredients are? They're like the major ingredients. I don't need the bisodium carbonate or anything like that. Yeah, yes, that's for sure. Oh, thanks, Wolf. Yeah, go check it out. Em, I mentioned it a long time ago on I think one of Wolf's live streams. To be honest with you, so like it's kind of something I want to do. You want stimulus or sorry, Mr. Rose? I thought that said sativa. My sativa is almost ready to harvest, and it would stimulate you. However, I do not have a check for you. But if you show up, I can treat you well. It's good to see you, Mr. Rose. I hope you and your family are doing well. Uh, if anyone doesn't know Mr. Rose, he's down in Michigan, and him and his family went through the COVID. Okay, so it is thankfully they're good, healthy people, and it is survivable, right? So you know, I'm very very thankful to see him here. You prefer sativa over indica? Okay, well, Erica, what I will share with you and everyone else is when it comes to the two different strains, like I make medicinal gummy worms for indica. Yeah, indica for sure, Mr. Rose. Yeah, um, I make gummy worms for folks who have pain. And the difference between sativa and indica is like Mr. Rose says, indica will put you into the couch. And sativa literally is translated from the Latin to stand up. And like it's a pickup, right? So I I tailor make ones for daytime or nighttime. Sativas for daytime, indicas for nighttime, for those who want pain management. AP, Anger Prepper, you're on your way out. Peace, brother. Thanks for joining on tonight's chat. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you more, brother. We'll get a pet food extended life vid done for you. Okay. Stay well and safe, AP. Thanks so much for stopping in. Sativa, what is sativa? Sativa is a kind of cannabis, Lori. It's a specific strain of cannabis that it's like more of an upper than a downer. There are two different strains. One makes you want to wake up and clean your whole freaking garage in one day, and the other one will help you sleep at night. Okay? That was freaking awesome. Angry Prepper was seriously on my chat tonight. That blows me away. Like, I'm such a small hitter. I'm such a tiny channel. It was freaking fantastic he was here to join us. Fantastic. Okay, well, so it's basically flour. All right. Yeah, it's basically flour. So I think I could throw it. I think I could abuse my food processor to do that, and then throw it into my spice grinder to turn it into flour. Yeah. Yeah, morning. Yeah, that's kind of right. Really, Erica? Well, thank you. I'm just kind of some guy sitting here. Wolf, you shared some milk bones with a military friend. Is that what you're saying? Well, I'm shocked that no military friends enjoyed milk bones. A friend of the military, what? You gotta speak in full sentences, Wolf. Friend of the military shared them with me. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I'm still curious if we can make bread of them because we talked about that, Wolf. We did on one of your live streams. To be honest, it's legal in Michigan. Michigan pot is legal in Michigan. Yeah, it's also legal up here, so I'm growing it. Connie, hi, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, it's legal up here, and I mean, even before it was legal, I was doing things with it to help people with pain, right? Like, some people have chronic pain, and I've gotten lots of people off of um, prescription medication like oxy. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Oxycodone, or however it's pronounced. It's a prescription pill for pain. They prescribe the hell out of that. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. I've had success getting people off of oxycontins with some cannabis gummy worms and using fire cupping as well. It's another sort of natural type of treatment. It's sort of like a reverse massage. Uh, Instead of positive pressure, it creates negative pressure to alleviate pain and muscular issues. And that combined with a hot tub and stuff like that, folks have gotten off of prescription meds from gummy worms that I've created. So, I'm not saying that's the end all and be all, but you on your way, Janet? Okay. Good night. Good to see you. And thank you for dropping in. It's lovely to see you. Stay well and safe, Janet. I appreciate you coming. Okay. Your dad has problem with pain meds, Erica. What kind of pain does he suffer from? Night, Janet. You stay well and safe, okay? Oh, okay, Erica. That's not, hmm, that's not something I'm geared up to deal with. Yeah, kratom, wolf. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, the emotional thing is more of that's not something I can address or deal with, and I'm very very sorry to hear that. That's tough. That's tough. Very very sorry to hear that. You know what? What I'm doing is definitely limited. It won't. It's not a cure all for anything or everyone or anything like that. Yeah, the fire cupping does M for sure. I do fire cupping and suction cupping. Uh, I may have to make videos of those just for like natural treatment. Uh, I've got tons of videos to make, like lots of them. So, and they're going to be coming. They'll be coming up. Yeah, you got my well wishes and prayers, Erica. You on your way, Em? All right. Stay safe. I won't see you on. It's a long weekend here, Thanksgiving, Em. So I'm not. I'm taking the weekend off. I won't see you on Watchman News on Monday. I'll be there on Tuesday. Okay. You stay well and safe, Em, and keep Laverne and Shirley safe. Yeah, crystals work too. Set up not just crystals. Like crystals is one thing for sure, but you know, Wolf. There's another train of thought there where you burn the sweetgrass, right? And um, like the crystals create a frequency. I get that. So that's cool. And I mean, it goes. That's also. It also has a relationship with the sweetgrass, right? So when you burn the sweetgrass, it creates uh, a certain frequency when that burns, right? It's not about um, the the smoke that it produces. It's about the frequency it creates, right? Okay, so seeing as we've gone there, let's establish this. We all exist as humans on a certain frequency, right? We exist on a certain frequency. Our wellness exists on a certain frequency. Our lack of wellness exists on another frequency, right? So, how we create those frequencies will help better our overall being, right? And, this is just my mental take on it. This is just my mental understanding on the basic balance of energy and the level of frequency we exist upon. What video would you like to see, Em? I got no Royal Rife lecture nose picking. Fastest way to butcher a wild hog? Is that some kind of joke, or you're asking me a serious question, South? Well, you have to kill it first. Is it dead or is it alive? Got to qualify your question. Frequencies equal realms? Not sure about that. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, Erica, but yeah, possibly. Frequencies equal balance. When something is at the right frequency, it is well balanced. Bearded butchers. Yeah, yeah, for sure knows. I don't have Jane. Welcome. Uh, you can hit a pig on the head with a sledgehammer and it'll do a backflip for you. And you might have to chase it around a little bit before you get to gut it. But, or you could shoot it and then let it stop squirming and not have to deal with it jumping around and stuff like that. Like, there's lots of ways to do things. The most efficient way, to butcher a wild hog is for you as a person to use your rifle and shoot them all and pay someone to do that. That's the most efficient way. Yes, there's money that comes out of your pocket to make that happen. However, you can trade that out in barter and lessen that blow. That's going to be my best answer on that. I don't know about electrocuting pigs. I don't think I want to electrocute any livestock I want to eat because it'll like tense them up and then all the muscles are not relaxed and it's, they have to be killed naturally. Yeah, Wolf, it is like a tuning fork for sure. Oh, to butcher a bird. Do you know how long it takes to pluck the feathers out of a chicken or a goose or anything like that? No, thank you. I'll source that out. Nose picking is saying somebody Royal Rifle believes he could cure cancer with sound frequencies. Yeah, government shut him down. Well, he may not be wrong, right? However, what I believe is probably more appropriate is adjusting the body's pH level to a point where cancer can't exist in it. Now, I'm not sure if it's if it's an alkali or acid. I think it's an alkali environment that cancer likes to live in. So if you change your pH balance to acid, that could help. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just suggesting to you something I've heard. Yeah, there's definitely certain organs that you don't want to puncture. You don't want to puncture the spleen. You don't want to puncture the bladder. You got to leave all that clean, right? Clean for the That's all right, Wolf. We know what you're talking about. Right, Laurie. Exactly. So, I mean, you can definitely adjust your diet to create a more alkaline pH level in your system to combat cancer, right? Or to dissuade it. Like, because I think the cancer gene is in everyone, and it's a matter of like it's a crapshoot. I'd like to see a test on everyone that's had cancer to see what their pH level was. To be honest with you, you know, you have cancer, nose. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Would you be willing to share with us what kind that is and what you're doing about it? You drink alkaline water, Laurie? Okay. Oh, goodness. Both of you had breast cancer at the age of 49. How did you deal with that? Oh, that's fine. Nose, that's quite all right. And no offense, and I respect your aspect on that. Completely fine. Completely fine. But I do appreciate any input that you uh, give on this channel. I do appreciate it. Hey, 4 and 20, how you doing? Welcome to the chat this evening. All right, 4 and 20 and Judith. People change their names and stuff, and it's like, yeah, uh, people have a name and they always have two names and they change it. So it's four names, two names I have to forget and two more I have to remember. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit here, guys. There's a storyline worldwide. Okay, fair enough. Knows. I understand wanting to keep that on the hush, and I'll respect that 100%. I'll protect that all day long. Yeah, no, I won't ask you about that. double mastectomy. Wow. Okay. Halloween. How was Halloween, Wolf? Meh. I don't really know. Like, I don't have kids in the house. My kids are grown. You know, my son's, he'll be 30 next year. So, not much trick or treating going on around here. I'll put a bowl of candy out on my porch, but if I do that and everyone's reaching in it, is everyone transmitting the COVID? You know, like, I think people should have Halloween parties inside their house, and just have it for their kids, or if they have groups of people that are like within their sort of social experience, then that could happen. They could have Halloween parties for the kids or whatever. But actually, Mallory from Quebec Homestead is going to do a Halloween party here live on YouTube. So, who's someone is misbehaving here? Yeah, that's a pickle. For sure it is a pickle. Excuse me a second, guys. I just want to scroll up here and see what the frick is going on in my chat. Oh, Venus, love me. Love me long time. Thanks for bouncing them, don't you know? Four and 120. 4 and 20. All right, that's interesting. I'll consider that. That's okay, Tamara. Well, welcome just the same. Yeah, I'm married on Halloween, Wolf. That would probably have been a fantastic idea. I'm gonna wear a costume on Halloween. I'm gonna put one on, definitely. Who's creating all this crap on my chat? Thank you, mods, for handling that. Hang on a second. I gotta see something here. All right. Never mind. I'll leave that alone. Back down. There is no COVID. It's the flu. Well, yeah, it's the flu. That's the one that's gonna kill your folks. Trolls, yeah. Yeah, I get that, Wolf. Do you know what? Yeah. Yeah, kick them out. The hell? This whole thing is now kicking out trolls. Okay. Is that right? I just clicked on some of them, and because my moderators are on it, thank you so much. I can't even kick them out. They've already kicked them out. Oh, Cliff, hey. You you want to boot some of them out? You want to mess with them? Here. Cliff, you are now a moderator. Please feel free to mess with them any way you like. They should make a channel for themselves. They could just troll up on themselves and, you know, like, No kidding, Wolf. Wow. Wow, indeed. Yeah, Fox. Get him, Cliff. You got tools, man. Smash them. We should just leave this rolling and, you know, just see how, because it seems like it's just going to be a whole bunch of trolls banging in here. Not to say that my viewers aren't valid, but it seems like there's going to be an onset of trolls coming here because they found a stream to bang on. You know, leave it on and see. I really want to see how Cliff messes with them because he's a great guy and he's got some mental time to spend. He loves messing with them, so. Francis. Well, that's a thing. A true green. All right, yeah. Do what you do, Wolf. No, pasta isn't hard to make. It's eggs and flour, Linda. I will do a video of it. It's super simple to make. It's seriously eggs and flour. Throw some salt in. Knead it all in together. Make a hard dough of it because it will come together like a hard dough. Wrap it up. Throw it in the fridge for like a half an hour. Let it chill out. Let it come back out of the fridge for another half hour to let it relax again. And then, press it out, cut it into chunks, and, you just roll it through a hand crank pasta roller. Yeah, all purpose flour, sure. Yep. You can use all-purpose flour, or you can use whole wheat flour. You can use like a natural white flour, and you can add some spinach water to it, to like if you want like more like a green, to make a green pasta, you can do that for sure. Or you can use a carrot water to make it orange, or yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. The color, you can make black pasta with squid ink. You know, there's lots and lots of different ways you can make and color and flavor your pasta. There's no reason why you couldn't dry it in your oven, Linda. Just make sure it's rolled out well enough. Don't make your temperature too high. Um, or you could use a food dehydrator to do that as well. Yeah, I said squid. Squid ink. It makes a black pasta. It really does. It's a thing. Go YouTube it, guys. I'm telling you, it's a thing. I'm not saying that's my thing. I'm telling you that that is a thing that can be done. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna tell you guys anything I don't know. Right? Cornmeal. Cornmeal. I roll out my pickled pork loins with it and make pea meal bacon with that south. Someone put me in time. Maybe they did, Erica. If they did, I'm not sure what you said. I missed it. Sorry about that. Things happen. I've made mistakes as a moderator myself on other channels and had to ask another moderator to undo what I have done. So I get it, and I understand. I'm sorry. How did you like that dried squid, Wolf? Yeah, hand crank. Absolutely, a hand crank pasta thing would be a good thing. You can make lasagna noodles, or you can make fettuccine out of it, spaghettinis, whatever. You can make angel hair if you have a fine enough cutter. You can make all kinds of things. Yeah, a hand crank pasta roller. It is a very good prep. Eggs and water. Wild Willie, no kidding. Good evening. Welcome. Good to see you here, brother. Very good to see you. Wild Willie, you messaged me a little while ago, and we were talking about creating a communications network, and I would like to talk more about that. Okay, so because I will be, I don't happen to have any. I don't happen to have any. Not shortwave, but the radios, the freaking Baofangs. I'll hams. I plan to get some hams, and I am interested in establishing a communication network around the Great Lakes. So, Wild Willie, definitely stay in touch with me on that. Okay. If anyone doesn't know Wild Willie, go check out some of his videos. He let his dehydrator go on a cob of corn for like a week, and so it's like dry as a bullet. And I think his kid said, "Let's try and rehydrate that," or something like that. So they did that. He's got a video of that. It's awesome, and he was eating it off the cob. It was a freaking fantastic video. Yeah, you ate a bunch of things in the Philippines, didn't you, Wolf? All right. Yeah. All right, Night Wolf. Blessed be. Stay safe. Yeah, you and the wife. I hope you are both well and stay safe. Um, Thanks for coming in, Wolf. Awesome to see you. Uh, all right, Wild Willie, you'll have me up here um, as a North Shore station. Okay, I'll be setting that up. I'm going to order some Baofangs. Wild Willie, what are you using for your comms? Are you using Baofangs, or let's get into this a little bit, because I'd like to be consistent with others who are using um, radios. All right, that missed its mark. Mm. Yeah, Night Wolf. Stay well and safe. Don't eat too many of those dog biscuits. Will make you fat, brother. GMRS. Mm. Am I gonna have to go into recall mode for that? GMRS. Okay, Wild Willie. All right. So what brand and device are you using? Okay, South Florida tried dehydrated catfish. Nasty. Wow. Dehydrated lots of stuff is nasty if you don't try it the right way. It sure is. Send you an email and we'll chat about it later. Okay, well, Willie, um, hey, Cliff, can you pump up Wild Willie's email address? Wild Willie 1-23 at Hotmail. General Mobile Radio Service. Okay. Thank you, Dale. Good to see you, Dale, and thank you. Yeah, you know what, Wild Willie, I would like to talk about that because I think that would be a very, very important network to add another link to, right? So, yeah, we'll get more into that. Please forgive me if it doesn't happen like immediately or whatever. I got a lot of stuff on the go, but that's okay. Cliff, he typed it out himself. But thank you for looking for that. That's going to be, that's, you guys know I'm starting to cover the holes in my preps. And technology is one of them. So, and comms is definitely large on that list. Like that's what I did when I was in the military, right? I didn't do comms on you know, like a little handheld dial device like that. That was not the thing. You know, I had banks of receivers and demodulators, and I had multiple screens around me and several keyboards, right? Like I was sat amongst a bank of computers and receivers and uh, stuff like that. And I mean, you know, when something happened wrong with it, we had to shut all our monitors down when the techies came in to look at it, to go back in behind. They weren't even allowed in the room. They were allowed to walk in behind to see what was going on technically in the back, but they can come in the room. Bison? You're saying South Florida? Bison? What's everyone doing for winter preps as far as heat? Um, well, Lily, I live in an apartment, and it's got a boiler system. I have emergency backup heater plan for if power goes out or whatever, which I will be making a video of. Um, don't you know? Good evening, and thank you. Thank you ever so much. Good night to you, and I hope you also have a very nice weekend. So, is there anybody here in Canada doing food this weekend? If you're not in Canada, it doesn't matter. What are you doing for food this weekend? Is it dead Cliff, or it might be? That's okay. I'm good to end the stream anyways. Solar pop can here. We can call you Deb. Everyone call, don't you know, call her Deb. And the Texas girl, you call her Judy. The pictures mess me up, so it confuses me. So please forgive me on that, Deb. Please and thank you. People change their names and. Night, Linda. I hope you stay well and safe. If you're having Thanksgiving this weekend, happy Thanksgiving. Bison, hang on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa here, Florida. All right. I got two things I don't do on my chat. And it's not that you guys can't do it. Just a couple of things I don't do, okay? A couple of things I don't do. Number one, I don't do politics. Why? Because it drives people nuts and makes people want to shoot the other. The other thing I don't do is religion. Why? Because it drives people nuts and wants to make people kill each other. So, like back in my military days, when we went to the mess, it was pretty much illegal to talk about religion or politics. And the monarchy, again, you're not allowed to say a word against about any of that. Canada here does still sort of subscribe to the monarchy, so that was part of it. But there's reasons to not talk about certain subjects, and I can do my prepping thing without bringing in all those things to it, and I can do my prepping thing with being apprised of what those things is going on there, right? I don't want any fighting on my channel. I don't want any negativity. So, am I a religious person? No. I strongly disbelieve in organized religion. Am I a spiritual person? The answer is yes. Organized religion, I do not condone or subscribe to, because religion has killed more people than all wars ever combined. Okay? In the name of, our club is right and your club is not right. There's like 4,000 religions-ish on the planet right now, and they're all saying the other one's wrong. I wonder which one's right. Take your crapshoot. Throw the dice. Do you know what? It's only 4,000 religions. You got better odds than the lottery. I choose spirituality over religion because, I'm not going to hook up with one club because they like to wear a nice tie or they want to feel that the holiday is on Saturday instead of Sunday or anything like that. I'm not going to argue with anyone about that. I don't do religion. I do spirituality. And I don't do politics on my channel either, because politicians are just a bunch of ball-washing bastards. They're going to shake your hand and then take the food off your child's plate behind your back. You know what I mean? They're going to come up with you with a big smile and pump your hand and kiss your baby. Well, why are they pumping your hand and kissing your baby? Because someone that's working for them is reaching around behind you while they got you distracted. They're taking the food off your kid's plate. So I don't do politics or religion on my channel. I'm strongly opposed to both. Wow, Lily, preppers indeed. Let me just get a little catch up on the chat here. Sorry I had a little rant there, guys. Yeah, I can call you Deb. Spent a lot of years in southern Dakota. I love bisons. Well, I love bisons as well. Bison burgers are delicious. Yeah, the rest of it is just Clicksdale. You're right. No, I think the chat is winding down, Willie. This is good, though. This is a nice interactive chat tonight. I didn't mean for it to go this long. I just kind of wanted to pop up and see who was on. But, we had some wicked, awesome, fantastic people here in the chat. We had Angry Prepper in the chat tonight. So, I mean, and we have some fantastic information from all of your input tonight. Thanks for all who participated. And I'm just going to go ahead and shut this down because it's getting late and I need to. Sounds good. Yeah, we should talk soon, Wild Willie. I'll order up some Baofangs and I'll do a little bit of research and see what I need to order tomorrow. I'll get something sent over here, and I'd love to hook up a network with that, Willie, for sure. Oh, Dale, you probably watched an interview with Be Ready, and yeah, the audio was messed up there. But if you take the time to watch it and actually listen to it, you can hear it all, and the content is good. That was they had a tech issue there, and they're working on it. So, but yeah, with the interview with Be Ready. Fantastic. He's a great guy. Great guy, good prepper, and the interview does have meat to it. Night, Sean. Yeah, okay. Night, Cliff. Thanks for joining us. 10.5, 12 watching, 45. Wow, one thumbs down. Perfect. I always like to have at least one thumbs down in the chat. That's That's great. Thank you for that nose picking. We're calling it here now. Everyone stay well and safe. This is North Shore Preparedness. Wishing everyone a happy, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday morning. Night all. How do I end this? Push the end stream button. Cliff, yeah, go ahead. It's all positive shit for the channel. That's funny, Cliff. Night all. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll talk to you after.